It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Hit you with the no delay in my progress. All the time struggling, only further my conquest. Looking to the future, I wrote and printed the concept. Posted to the net, but that's just a piece of the mindset. Brand slow balling, I'm snowballing, get back to work. Got your favorite companies watching me, but they never chirp. Big names, all of my stories, I see them studying. I probably could have helped them. I guess they stuck in they stubbornness. This shit is jokes. Independent living, did it with the quotes. Been a hidden hand, sending lyrics, and it's been remote. From the home set up, these jokers, it's known beggars. You nothing without a squad. I'm fixing my phone settings. The lyricist, supremacists, the penmanship is limitless. I'm building businesses, aiming at Guinnesses. I've been in this. I'm 007, been cold since '07. How I do it? I was home alone, Kevin. Goal setting, but now my goal setting. Commentating, they fixating. Light from the hand, the pins rating. Forget waiting. I hit record, then I hit record. If a nigga play me on the mic, then I choke him with the cord. Yeah, I'm sacrificing money here with every verse. Giving punchlines to these rappers when I said it first. Preaching to the choir, giving facts like we in the church. I'm just praying for the day it start to reimburse. True prerogative, they blew the entire budget. They do it, my discussions. I'm zooming in higher uppers like Mr. Nolan. We should get this rolling. Tell me what you need. A check, pause, semicolon. I'm tired of the games, fanning the flames. I'm making a change. You don't value what I'm bringing, then it's not an exchange. Only resolution I'm worried about is 4K. If you really want to party with me, then set up the play, bitch. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. In this particular video, we're going to be addressing drama over at the Breakfast Club. Okay, a lot of people have been speculating for months that this day was going to come, especially as we've been seeing Loren Lorosa and Jess Hilarious basically serving the same purpose on the show. There's been a little bit of tension between them. We've had moments where Jess Hilarious has lost her cool a little bit and told her to shut up and hush and, you know, stuff like that. And now we've got Jess Hilarious coming out, officially airing out her grievances with the Breakfast Club, saying that she feels unprotected. She feels like nobody defends her. She feels like she's no longer having fun there. She said she enjoyed it the first year that she was there, but now it's a little rocky. People are wondering why she's not consistently there in the studio. She says that she started to take on more gigs. Remember, Jess Hilarious was also a comedian and a touring, comedian before getting this job. I felt like this would bring a lot more stability to her, a guaranteed salary, as she was also in the process of having a child and stuff like that. And just, that stability helps people. You're not always going to want to just go out and catch your own fish, especially when you can have them delivered to you. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it. Everybody can't get on YouTube and make a full-time living off this stuff, man. You gotta diversify your bonds, and sometimes you might gotta do that full-time gig. You feel me? Ain't no shame. But she says that she's been taking on more outside work, which has allowed her to not be there. And she says she really doesn't need the Breakfast Club, even though it was something that she wanted and she fought for it because she had looked up to the show and its iconic nature, Hall of Fame, and all of that stuff. But things have come to a head. A lot of speculation has been going on online. A lot of podcasts have been talking about it. And she is fed the fake up. All right. So I ain't going to waste too much more time because we got to get through Jess Hilarious. She went live. So this is a pretty lengthy video of her addressing everything. I'm going to go ahead and let Jess speak for herself. But just know, one thing I do want y'all to walk away with is her issue is not exclusively with Loren Lorosa. She gives her a lot of credit. She gives it to her on air. She gives it to her in this video as well. She even claims that she fought for Loren to have her own segment rather than impeding on hers, which was Just with the Mess. So although there's tension and she feels like they've been training her replacement in front of her, her issue is not with Loren. It's more so with the Breakfast Club as a whole, as a team. And I would even say probably with iHeart, as they're the ones making the decisions ultimately. It's getting rough. Loren is a journalist in her own right. She's been doing it for years. Jess was just a comedian and online personality. She had her Just with the Mess segment that she was doing but that wasn't a professional thing. It was just shooting off the hip talking shit. And sometimes it's hard to go from shooting off the hip talking shit to actually putting together your own thing, especially when we've heard her have a lot of issues with reading and pronunciation and things of that nature. But again, let's get into Jess with her video.
Shorty is like that. Yeah. That's why I picked her to fill in for me for maternity leave. This woman every day. Every day. I don't have no reason to fucking hate on that girl. I don't. No, I didn't like her when I came back because I'm like, all right, what's going on? What's going on? She knew it. We had a conversation. Because the anger was misplaced. Nah, it ain't even you that I don't like. I'm realizing this is the way these niggas is doing shit up here that I don't like. Okay. Got it. Now, it's her segment. I went to the person who does the intros, the sounds. I went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Loren her intro. Take Jess with the mess, all that shit. She says, things can't just change like that. Why the fuck not? Why not? Y'all changing everything else, and I'm the only one that don't know. My goofy ass don't know nothing. I'm just coming to work every day, just zippity-doo-dah-day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, take my name out that shit. Jess with the Mess is not at Breakfast Club. I'm Jess Hilarious up here. Fuck, I'm Jessica Moore up here. Jess with the Mess is not being done. Loren Lorosa is doing the shit. So that need to be her segment. I fought for that segment. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? While her fans and her people and the Breakfast Club people and the people in the comments, man, I'm not ready to sit up here and act like I don't see that shit. Are y'all crazy? One thing I ain't never tried to do is act unbothered unless shit never bothered me. Man, what? You try coming back to work. You try to come back to work. And the motherfucker is right there at your desk. And ain't nobody telling you shit, mind you. Nobody telling you nothing, mind you. Before you know it, everybody thinking you're the villain. Like, I'm the villain. Because I didn't know shit. I'm sick of that. I'm very, very sick of that. I'm sick of the shit. It's weird. It's weird. I don't fuck with it. Just be quiet up there. I'm not fighting over no mic space. I'm not fighting over no mic. That's why I went from shut up and hush to not saying nothing. Nah. I'm not gonna compete where I already won this competition. I didn't know it was supposed to be 4. If this was presented to me, prior to hire, then I wouldn't have been so shocked. Like, oh shit, all right, cool. So when we bringing in the 4th person, shit, that's what's up, cool. It's only time for that segment. You know what I'm saying? We had a meeting today to restructure the show and shit like that.
And to be clear, that's not me. This live that is playing off, the screen recording and all that, that's not me. This is a download from online, somebody else. I don't use no Cricket phone, and I damn sure wasn't in the comments talking shit, okay? Just want to make sure y'all understand that. But yeah, as y'all can see, she's saying that she was unaware that Loren Lorosa was going to have a position, that she was going to come back from maternity leave and have competition in the room. She had some misdirected anger in Loren's direction because she didn't like the fact that she was now competing for a spot that she had already been hired for. Remember, she competed for the spot a year prior, right, when they were doing all of those different auditions and having people on the show, and then she became the most consistent one up there. Again, she did a pretty good job in the beginning stages. A lot of people didn't like that she was up there. I thought it was actually a good look, to have like a female counterpart to a Charlemagne who's going to bring comedic relief, give you the news. And of course, in a morning show, you want to keep it upbeat and keep it jovial and keep it kind of comical. But unfortunately, with Loren Lorosa being more of a professional journalist, and she actually has sources within the industry that she can reach out to. Remember, she was actually invited by Alex Spiro to be a part of the media expedition when it came to the Jay-Z situation, right? She was invited. So she's respected in the industry. She's respected by her peers. She definitely articulates herself a lot better than a Jess Hilarious. And I'm not just talking about her accent in terms of Jess, but just the way that she comes across on the mic, the confidence. She's already good at what she does. She's been doing it for her own thing, Black Girl Grinding. I know some people may feel like she may be Drake coded or whatever. I'm not here for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she's in contention with Drake too. Drake ain't fucking with her. So, all that, whatever. So this is Jess voicing her frustration. It's come to a head. And again, a lot of people have been speculating that this was going to happen anyway. And she's going ahead and just crashing. I ain't gonna say crashing out, but she's airing out the bullshit. All right. And something tells me because of this, Jess ain't gonna be there much longer.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That went crazy too. Listen. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of things that I deal with. I ain't expecting not one motherfucker to feel sorry for me because that's not what I'm looking for. I don't care. And I haven't said a motherfucking thing. At all. At all. I haven't said anything. This the crazy thing, yo. I'm gonna let y'all know this. The craziest shit is, right? I wanted Breakfast Club so bad. I wanted it. I grew up on the show. The fuck? Like, what? Hall of Fame show? What are we talking about? Syndicated? This ain't my first time doing radio, but I'm just saying, like, this is the biggest fucking show culturally. You know what I'm saying? I was eating that shit up the whole year I co-hosted. Eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? And I'm going to say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend.
Now, the only thing that I don't like when she refers to Loren Lorosa is that she keeps calling her that girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody were talking about me and they were like, you know, I get that nigga a crown every day, man. I salute that nigga. I wouldn't really take it no type of way. You feel me? Because that's just how we colloquially speak amongst each other. But you know, if a lady call another woman that girl, it's only two ways it could go. It's going to be either she that girl, like she that business, or that girl. You know what I'm saying? Where you talking down. Almost like some what's the dirt shit. I'm that white guy. Let's not. But you could smell the microaggression there. She's feeling some type of way and she keeps calling her that girl. Clearly they haven't communicated about all of this that's been frustrating her and bothering her and festering up in the underbelly. You know what I'm saying? I wish perhaps maybe they would have communicated about this to where it didn't have to come to the internet and she have to air this out in the fashion that she is, only because it's unprofessional, only because it's going to affect the chemistry when she has to go back. She said they just had a meeting today. Something tells me they probably done reduced her role down in that meeting, which I don't want to laugh at or make light of, because again, this is her job. This is how she supplementally feeds her family. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast Club, I think they're starting at damn near like what? 150,000, something like that. So that ain't nothing to scoff at. That ain't nothing to downplay. I know some of y'all are doing extremely well out there. You know what I'm saying? In your careers, and you're like, I wouldn't do that. But shit, if you got other things going on and you could bring in, another 50, 75, 100 to doubling it, ain't nobody gonna turn down another 150 where you just show up and do a half-ass job anyway, which is what a lot of people believe she's been doing. So I understand where she's coming from. I just wish it would have been handled a little bit differently, especially as you're gonna be right there in the morning, ain't you?
Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No. That's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Loren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it. Right? I compliment this girl every fucking day. Every day. And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, this the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like, when I'm like, not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make her out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'm gonna play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga. The fucking comments first. I gotta beat this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Quiet a lot.
My bad, y'all. I was trying to pause that motherfucker, then I had to recover the spot. But I was trying to get to when she says retired ass nigga, she's talking about Corey Holcomb, who's been talking about this situation. He has a video that's going viral where he, I guess, gives his perspective of the situation, which is pretty much in line with what the truth is, that Loren Lorosa is conditioned for the job, whereas Jess Hilarious is just not as up to speed for the position. I think Jess Hilarious is good at what she does in terms of being an online personality. I've never seen her at a live show, so I wouldn't know what her stand-up comedy is like. But apparently she's still getting booked for whatever reason for that, so it must be good enough for her to get money. But he basically said, the obvious. Loren Lorosa's trained for the job. Jess got up there. They gave it to her because of her following and her internet presence. She got pregnant after a year, and iHeart said, we got to make some decisions. We got to figure out what we're going to do because, you know, the thing about it is just because you go away to have a child, you then have to worry about, is this person going to be able to show up consistently for work with this child? You know what I'm saying? With the newborn baby. You gotta have a village to help you out with that. We don't know what Jess Hilarious's village is like, and this is one of the disadvantages in the workplace in corporate America for women specifically, because you know a lot of times with men, nigga plant his seed in a woman, she gotta sit down, she gotta go do indoor whatever she gotta go through. Nigga take his ass back to work and go, you know, bring home the bacon and the peanuts. You feel me? But for a woman, they have a lot more things that they have to figure out. They got to have processes in place and family in place and all of these different things. And that can be challenging, especially in the first year of a child's life, especially in the first couple years, you know what I'm saying? Because the child is so connected to the mother as well. You feel me? So she had some things that were working against her just in the eyes of nature. But then you also got your back against the wall, competing against this girl you don't really know. You don't know much about her, and she coming in hot. She like, shit. If I gotta come in here and do the job, I'm gonna come in and motherfucking do the job right. I'm gonna show y'all how it's done. I ain't up here to play with it. And unfortunately, the fans, the viewers, the consumers of the show have been like, shit, Jess getting outdone. You know what I'm saying? And she's having to deal with the chatter, and it's reaching a boiling point. But when she says the retired ass nigga, she's talking about Corey Holcomb.
If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga. Who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing. And honestly, if he didn't hate me so much, I would actually agree with some shit that he was saying. I would. The girl is great at what she do. Loren with the latest is flawless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She got that. I fought for that. The fuck is we talking about? I don't know how long it's going to take for a motherfucker to confirm that. But yeah, it's like that. I started saying shit on air. Like I said, I don't know if y'all really listen to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really listen to that shit 6 a.m. or wherever. Yeah. I advocated for that. Get that shit to her. Get that segment to her, man. That girl do what she do. She do it great. She was doing it great at TMZ. She doing it great up the Breakfast Club. I also been said that she did great during the co-hosting year too. Said that. Along with Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. I also said that. Okay? Stop trying to make me out to be the villain. Or like I'm the fucking hater or something. I ain't never gonna hate on no fucking woman. Ever. No. Now listen. I may not say everything that y'all, I may offend women here and there. I offend men here and there. I offend others here and there, Okay. Y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say and do, but I am never going to hate on a woman, especially if she got it going on. Yeah, I'm not. And Loren Lorosa got it going on. She did. You know what I'm saying? I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, shit a little different, online. But if niggas is a team, if we supposed to be a team, How about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate?
And again, she gives her a compliment and then says, I don't know if she's going to acknowledge the compliment online. She get different, basically implying that she's two-faced. That's basically how it seems. We good in person, but when it comes to this online shit, you don't come and defend me. You don't let people know how much I fuck with you or how much I give you praise and during the show. What else are we supposed to deduce from that? Now let's get to Corey Holcomb and his assessment, which is one of the pieces that she was alluding to.
Shit.
Well, this is what happened at the Breakfast Club. She took that job. She got that job because I think she had a social media presence. I can't imagine why else.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So she got that job. And I always said she wasn't talented. She got the job and got knocked up shortly afterwards. And the worst thing in the world happened. They brought in somebody who was talented.
Who they bring in?
Homegirl from she used to be on TMZ.
Yeah.
Oh.
She has experience with doing that. When she talks, her voice, I don't know her name.
Yeah.
The girl who is Loren. That girl know what she doing. She knows how to fit in with Charlamagne and the other guy, DJ Envy. It's like it's seamless when she there.
Right.
It's the talent. The talent shows out, and then Jess Hilarious ain't even reading right. I'm like, and now she had a job where all she had to do was deliver the news. She had a segment.
Yeah.
On the Breakfast Club. The other girl who has experience and talent at this job took her segment. Right. Not because she tried to, it's just you saw somebody who's talented. And then you see, read that, Jess Hilarious.
And she stood in for her when she took off maternity leave.
When she stood in for... Jess Hilarious, you should have had your baby on camera at the Breakfast Club.
He's so stupid.
Because they brought in somebody who is talented. And you could say I'm dissing, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to act like I'm hating. I'm not hating. You don't got the it. Your segment could have been good if you knew how to deliver it, right? But now they got somebody doing your segment better than you, and it's just flawless. It's effortless. And the girl tried to be your friend, and everybody could see you ain't trying to be her friend. So I want to say to old girl Loren, I hope that you get the job, and I hope Jess Hilarious has to open up a OnlyFans with that bionic-ass body that she bought through robbing the people, perpetrating talent. Because I want to see you doing bad, because I ain't going to even lie, Les.
Now, I ain't going to lie to y'all. When you come here and say that you wish that you hope that she end up having to do an OnlyFans, it sound to me like you in a rush. Sound like you in a rush to see it, my nigga. Yeah, put her in a position where she has to do OnlyFans to survive. So I can subscribe. You know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here, Corey. I don't like that nigga neither. You know what I'm saying? You can get your shit off. You can say what you want to say, but I don't fuck with homeboy neither. Don't like his comedy. Don't like his podcast. I'm only sharing it because it's contextually fitting into the story, and Jess Hilarious alluded to it. But I'm not a fan of that nigga. You get what I'm saying? But basically, that's what the situation is. And I want to go ahead and let y'all know I am recording this as of Tuesday night. So when y'all see this Wednesday morning, you could probably expect for them to address this on the Breakfast Club. More information, more grievances maybe aired out. Maybe they'll have a public resolution on the air. That would be smart if they could come to one. But Jess with the mess definitely didn't give us any shortage of mess to talk about, because we're now here talking about it. All right, let me know what y'all think about all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we doing today. Now, let's get into the show. King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit on my almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.